Hi everyone, I'm Nancy.
I'm Stephanie.
And if you enjoy our show, please like and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification bell. That way you know every time we have a live or put a new show out, you'll get notified.
And every time we take a shower.
Yes, that too. For
Ding,
some
ding,
reason.
ding.
I don't know why it does it. I don't know why it does it, but it does. Today we're going to show you some of my favorite things.
Your favorite things.
And that being
Whiskers on kittens.
My favorite things being things from 2016, 2015 that Meghan Markle was trying to snow us back then. And basically she was basically trying to make herself out to be this awesome person who was getting all this publicity for just trying to have a private life.
She wanted us to believe she was the it girl.
Yes. I had no idea who she was.
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea what Suits was.
Yeah.
And I got to be honest with you, even when I found out she was dating Prince Harry, it wasn't that big of a deal because he's had girlfriends in the past and we've sort of not cared.
Right.
But I just want to show you that these are American publications. This is not the British tabloids, okay?
Okay.
This is somebody feeding these stories from Meghan Markle's camp. Because who else would know these stories besides Meghan Markle?
Again, I'm going blind into this. I'm trying to follow you.
So this is what we were seeing as Americans, okay? And it all started with a little show called Entertainment Tonight.
This American TV actress is said to be Prince Harry's new girlfriend. The world's most eligible bachelor is reportedly head over heels with Meghan Markle, a star in USA Network's legal drama Suits. Word is they met last summer in Toronto and they've been secretly dating ever since. Here are the clues that they're an item. They're both wearing the same beaded bracelets. According to reports, Meghan's bracelet is a gift from Harry.
We are so stupid.
But are we? Didn't you call that?
I said anybody that puts a bracelet or a trinket or anything that is given by a beau and flaunts it on Instagram constantly is a hint. I said it's a hint. You're not trying to hide the fact that you're with somebody.
She's going somewhere with her boyfriend's bracelets. It's so ridiculous.
She's got the Cartier watch.
It's very wearing your boyfriend's high school Letterman jacket. You know, that's all this is.
So
I thought it was cute.
I'm just saying though, I
thought it was cute. I used to wear hats of friends of mine.
I'm just saying when you love someone, especially someone in the public eye like he is, you protect their privacy and you really just don't want it getting out there because you just
especially the royal family.
I know, but she did everything she could to make it look like she was dating Prince Harry, and she was, now we know, feeding things to
feeding the beast,
feeding the American tabloids.
Harry. British newspapers are claiming she stayed at Kensington Palace. And how's this for expressing misery about leaving London after a recent visit? Gutted to be leaving London, she wrote.
That's in front of the Soho House, too.
Exactly. That's ridiculous.
I mean, how ridiculous is that?
And I love how it's like Entertainment Tonight's going, and sources say, why don't they just say, and Meghan Markle said she was gutted and she got to go to Kensington Palace. Why didn't they just say that?
What source?
Your source is Meghan Markle and Marcus Anderson. Those are your sources.
Your source is Meghan Markle's Instagram page.
No, and her lips.
Exactly.
And her voice box.
Yes.
On Instagram. So who is Meghan Markle? She's 35 years old, making her 3 years older than the prince. She describes herself as mixed race. Her dad is white and mom is African American. Like Harry, she's into philanthropy, having spoken at a UN event.
I am tremendously honored to be UN Women's Advocate for political participation and leadership.
She's also
I love back then, she had the Madonna British accent back then, and I love how she plagiarized in that speech.
Oh,
big time.
a workout buff. Time will tell whether she gives up her racy TV scenes for the more demure life of a princess.
ET has new details about Prince Harry's budding romance with Suits star Meghan Markle.
The relationship is apparently very much on. He's super keen on her. There are reports that he's just spent this weekend with her in Toronto.
Now, a source tells ET Harry
He's into her is code for she has taken a lot of incriminating photos and videos
At
of
this
him
point, yes.
at this point that he will never be able to worm his way out of.
Yes.
did visit the actress in Toronto this past weekend. That's where her USA Network dramedy films.
It can't be like this.
But it was a brief trip. Harry is already back in the UK.
It's always like a flyover to Toronto. We never actually see him except those Easter shots. She was smart. She was like, crap, I can't, he's not really coming here. I can't basically say it anymore until I get a picture. So she has a paparazzi stand out on Easter weekend and get him
Poor guy.
dead in the water.
He is very into Meghan. It's a bit of a whirlwind romance. They've been dating very secretly for the past 3 months.
ET source
3 months? Wait, secretly?
3 months?
Wait, that's secretly?
3
Well,
months?
I've never. If that's secret, I mean, my God, that's pretty amazing.
For a whole 3 months? Wow.
says Meghan is, quote, loving the spotlight and attention.
Well, that's the first true thing I've heard all day.
No shit.
Quote, this is something she's always wanted. Meghan has met Harry's close inner circle of friends. They really like her and like that he is happy. Our source adds that Harry has been, quote, smart in his handling of the new relationship, only telling certain people about it.
There's no doubt he's into her, and she's most certainly into him.
The royal rumor mill is going crazy with this news. Markle is an LA native, a glamorous actress and humanitarian. She runs a lifestyle
She's a glamorous actress and humanitarian.
Okay.
website, and now her latest role, Prince Harry's new love interest. She's the brainy beauty who's captured Prince Harry.
Brainy beauty.
She's brainy and she's a brainy beauty.
She's brainy and beauty.
I mean, why don't they just have her say it? They have her be the person behind. I mean, it's just so funny. It's like she's hard.
It was really early on, after the two had
Oh,
there he
there
is. We knew we'd show up sometime.
There's the guy who knows the ages of Archie and Lilibet. Apparently, they are 10 and 12 years old.
I think he's only on his fourth facelift in this.
This is a girl that he had feelings for.
The divorced 35-year-old Suits actress Meghan Markle reportedly hiding out with the world's most eligible bachelor since the weekend.
How are they hiding out?
Isn't she living with her boyfriend? I guess that's hiding out.
That's hiding out.
I'm living with my boyfriend while I'm not dating Prince Harry.
Getting to know one another at her home in Toronto, where she films her show, and bonding with her 2 rescue dogs.
He got to meet her friends, he got to spend time at her house, bond with the dogs. You know, it was really kind of...
Did he meet her boyfriend? He got to go out to dinner with her boyfriend?
Now,
her boyfriend made Harry dinner.
Corey Vitello supposedly Bogart is his dog. So that's why we never saw Harry with that dog.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Of like a couple just hanging out at home. They'd been cooking together, that they'd been taking the dogs to walk, even going out and checking out the neighborhood Halloween decorations.
Just the latest in a whirlwind romance, the 2 reportedly crisscrossing the Atlantic for secret meetups over the last 5 months, even double dating with other members of the royal family.
Now, you know right there it was her who leaked that then. Because
Those
she
pictures
has
of Halloween, yeah.
Yeah. So she knows that whoever went and said this to Good Morning America, well, obviously it was Omid Scobie, saw the pictures of them during Halloween, and they can say now whatever they want, that she's now best friends with his family.
Like the People's Prince, when Meghan's not vamping it up on Suits.
I don't want another one. I want this one.
She uses much of her time to give back, including as World Vision's newly appointed global ambassador, working on their clean water campaign.
She is very interested in charity work. She's an ambassador for a number of charities. She's been to Africa on humanitarian.
What?
A number of what charities?
Well, I like how they say newly appointed. I like how they keep saying that. Like, it's like this has not been going on for 10, 20 years. She is into this now. This is a new thing for her, and now she's getting into this, and now she's taking those selfies.
But what's the number of charities? How many are we talking about?
As many as she wants us to believe.
Okay.
As many as she wants us to believe.
Projects in the same way as he has.
Said it's a private matter, but they're really becoming more public. You know, even Meghan is becoming more public about their relationship. Tell us about that.
Oh, absolutely, Robin. Yes, there's one picture that I think says it all. It was snapped in the last 48 hours, and it was only in the last 24 hours that royal watchers really saw what was on that gold necklace. Look at this picture. It shows Meghan Markle walking down the street wearing a necklace with M and H. Those are their initials.
Who does that to their boyfriend?
No, well, I would do that with my boyfriend if he wasn't the prince.
Exactly.
That's what I would do. So you're asking like a rhetorical question here, because I would do that.
Okay. Who does that?
You're wearing your boyfriend's sweater.
Who does that to their famous
That's what I'm saying.
boyfriend?
Yeah. Who wants privacy.
Who wants privacy.
Yes. Who the queen has stated very publicly that she loves her privacy and loves how the children have privacy and can run for miles at Balmoral and all that stuff.
And how he claims his mother died
because of this.
Because of this.
Yes. Okay. So you're asking,
no,
yeah.
I just can't believe this.
That is a sign that this relationship is pretty serious.
Meghan went and ordered herself a necklace with an H&M and from Stella and Dot.
Yep.
And this is a sign that it's very serious.
Yes.
Yes, I'm sure.
Markle leaves London as boyfriend Prince Harry attends a charity Christmas party with William and Kate.
This is a prince who wants the world to see his very gorgeous girlfriend, and look just how happy they are.
Harry's girl Meghan.
I'm sure he was thrilled when he saw those cameras. I'm sure he was thrilled.
It's just something that he's been around his whole life, so I'm sure he welcomes it.
Yes,
exactly. Those glaring light bulbs. I'm sure there's something he loves.
Oh, look how happy he is.
And was snapped at Heathrow Airport over the weekend after spending a romantic week in London with the prince.
Things seem to be heating up between Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Check out 35-year-old Meghan spotted picking up a bouquet of white flowers in London Monday while rocking casual clothes and a possibly telling piece of jewelry. It appears to be a gold ring with a tiny H on the band. Of course, the H could be for Harry. Well, this isn't the...
What else could it be?
But at the time they broke up these stories, so it didn't seem as bad. Because when I was watching it, like I said, it was, entertainment would come out every night at what, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. You watch it. Was it 7 o'clock? You watch it. You had a nice piece of fish. You had a glass of Chardonnay with it, a nice cold glass of wine. It's jarring.
First time the Suits actress has seemingly made a statement with subtle jewelry. Meghan previously wore a personalized gold necklace that appeared to have the letters M and H. Here's what ET learned last week about the couple's budding romance.
The younger generation of royals are certainly a bit more open when it comes to public displays of affection. The couple have been together pretty much.
Look at the picture they
I just want to remind
Look at the picture they use of him.
Oh, they're still doing stuff like that. But I want to remind everybody that every single time she's getting paid for every single one of these. Every single time. Whether it's publication or it's
the jewelry gets
everything.
She's merching the jewelry.
She's making a lot of money right now.
Yeah, because I know that
back then. What year was this?
2016.
She's making a lot of money in
2015, 2016. But I remember those Stella and Dot parties went crazy after.
Oh my God!
Those H&M, the thingy came out.
I remember getting a shirt once with my boyfriend, and not with my boyfriend, but I ordered it from some t-shirt place, and it said soon to be Mrs. and it had his last name. That was just the thing to do.
It was just normal.
It was just a normal thing to do.
For the last 5 weeks, Meghan was in London December 30th. They spent New Year's Eve together. Then Harry whisked her away to Norway to see the Northern Lights. They had a romantic few days in the Arctic Circle.
Meghan Markle's world shifted last year when photos first emerged.
Those are all U.S. publications. Am I right?
Yes. Is the Sun?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? I don't see anything about her race on any of these magazine covers. Do you?
No.
Interesting.
First emerged of the 36-year-old actress by Prince Harry's side. But the intense spotlight doesn't seem to faze her. Markle tells Vanity Fair, it's really simple. We're two people who are really happy and in love. We were very quietly dating for about 6 months before it became news. And news it was. Markle was the most Googled actress in 2016. I was working during that whole time, Markle told Vanity Fair, and the only thing that changed was people's perception. Nothing about me has changed. I'm still the same person that I am, and I've never defined myself by my relationship.
Interesting. She's still the same person that she's always been, and that is Caucasian. That is a Caucasian white woman.
Markle grew up in Los Angeles, where her father was a lighting director on the popular sitcom Married with Children. Different up.
What about her mom, though?
Yeah, I know. Her mom, there's a picture of her recently right there.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's all you're going to get.
Bringing from the prince, but like Prince Harry, Markle is committed to helping others. The Northwestern University graduate is a United Nations women's advocate and has used her voice.
All the same pictures. It's recycled pictures.
She's just recently
yes
been appointed as an advocate.
Oh, man.
To encourage dialogue about race and women's health and education around the globe. Last year, she spoke to AOL.
I don't just want to show up somewhere and wave my hand and feel like that's enough. Like if I'm going to have my name attached to it or I'm going to do it, I really get very hands-on.
Prince Harry, who's had cameras following his relationships with both Chelsea Davy and Cressida Bonas, has found the paparazzi crush to be especially brutal this time. Markle, who is biracial, has faced racist comments. In a statement last November, the palace described a wave of abuse and harassment and said Prince Harry is deeply disappointed that he has not been able to protect her.
Where was that wave of abuse and harassment?
I don't know.
Where was it?
It's a lot of articles that never existed.
Right out of the gate, it was surprising the way things changed, Markle told Vanity Fair. But I still have this support system all around me, and of course, my boyfriend's support. Markle calls Prince Harry her boyfriend, but acknowledges that one day there may be more to the story. I'm sure there will be a time when we will have to come forward and present ourselves and have stories to tell. But I hope what people will understand is that this is our time. This is for us.
This is about race. I mean, it's just ridiculous. She doesn't even, it's like it's so prophetic where she's like, listen, guys, right now it's cool, but we're going to start telling our stories when all this fades down and everything just kind of like goes away. And it's so interesting too, because in the Cut magazine article, she says that. She's like, I never had to sign any documents, so I could say whatever I want. Yeah, it's like this foreshadowing thing, man, where she's so like, she's like that villain in the Disney princess movies. It's creepy.
I just like remember when that Vanity Fair article came out, and I remember just thinking to myself, God, is this okay?
Yeah.
Did the palace think this was okay?
I was selfish. I liked it.
I know, but I just remember. Selfish. I mean, I bought the magazine and I was just like, should she be writing this? Like, this just seems really personal, and it sounds like they're going to get married.
Yeah.
I mean, she basically said that she's moving in. She's leaving Suits and she's moving with him at Nottingham Cottage.
Oh, she was calling the shots from day one because she had so much collateral on him. She could say and do whatever she wanted. Do you know how scared he was? Not only was he on drugs, allegedly, not only was he an alcoholic, allegedly, not only, and this isn't allegedly, not only did he have a mental disorder, not a mental disorder, but depression from his mother passing away, a lot of depression, anxiety, depression, that all was real. If you have then a bunch of stuff thrown at you of like I said, collateral from a cult, you're going to do whatever they say.
She had it in the very beginning because she would not have been able to leak those stories so quickly. I mean, we were hearing 3 months into the 3 months. 3 months
and they were
is
all,
nothing.
They were all told by her. So
3 months in a relationship is nothing. You don't call somebody your boyfriend after 3 months.
Maybe
That's
maybe 4 months.
I know, but 3?
Yeah.
It just seems
But that's
crazy
interesting.
to
Yeah,
me.
it's just
Yeah,
it's interesting to go back to 2016.
It
Another
really
funny
is.
thing just to go back.
Just to go back.
All right, guys. Thanks for indulging us on that one.
Hey, there's plenty more where that came.
It's just so funny once when it happens all at once. You know, you can watch them separately, but it's funny when you see it all at once.
It was definitely a calculated plan.
Yeah,
from the very beginning.
All right.
So our charity all month is Frankie's Friends. Frankie's Friends is a great organization. They dedicate all their time and energy and work into finding cures for animals with diseases that are incurable. If you can't show them any love, could you please just share their link with family and friends? We would really appreciate it. They do excellent work.
FrankiesFriends.org.
FrankiesFriends.org.
All right. Wow, what a nightmare. What a train wreck.
What a train wreck.
Okay, so thanks guys. Love you.
Love
we'll
you
be
guys.
back.
We'll be back very soon.